finally, she was unchained. She was then diced into chunks with scraps of her skin mopped up off the floor, and then I watched as our meals were prepared and into our food she was poured. I didn't eat for weeks, so they sliced a hole in my gut where men in white lab coats would stuff me up and then close it shut. In that darkness, I was raised in a 2x2 wooden cage. Locked in these same chains, they kept me too drugged up to ever express any rage. Injected with 30+ unknown needles, causing me seizures with my limbs vibrating wildly astray. Causing me to eat so little but grow at an unbelievable rate. After a certain age, my legs were completely broken. I couldn't even support my own weight. By the age of 10, the time had come for me to follow my mother's fate. The same hands took my virginity there in that wooden crate. With a 3-inch wide metal bar, I was beaten and tortured and scarred and raped. And this is but a glimpse of the horror that I could never escape. I bore a child to that metal rod, and so began the next phase, or artificial insemination, as science says. 9 months went on in anticipation, feeling worried and lost. And then I gave birth to a beautiful baby boy that was soon to be tossed. You see, the men in white lab coats only cared for milk from mothers, so off to slaughterhouses went all the others. And so I witnessed the only other being I'd ever loved face the same painful demise as my mother up above. I mourned, and I still mourn to this day for my baby boy. As I watched him squealing, I could do nothing but watch and lay. After a month of mourning, there was another encounter with the metal rod. If at all one exists, I truly began to question this so-called God. 9 months after, I gave birth again, this time to a sweet little girl, soon snatched away by the same devil's men. I watched as she was given her own 2x2 wooden crate, and I knew right then she was doomed for the same dark, dark fate.